That's never going off, is it? Damn. I'm not sure I should have done this. It's going to become an always on thing, isn't it? Which is probably a bit too much. Okay, so I'm actually surprised at how excited I am to have just received this UniVibe, this MXR Uni-Vibe. This, I've actually never had a UniVibe before. I'm not sure I've ever played one. I'm just excited to plug this in and play it for the first time. I've got no idea how to use it, so let's take a look. So, I mean, to get into the Hendrix ballpark when it comes to effects, you don't actually need a lot. But what you do need, you need a fuzz face. You need a wah pedal, we haven't got to that. You need a UniVibe, amongst just a couple of other things. And I wanted to start with just something pretty standard you can all find. I have got some other stuff coming, but this is the first one I'm going to be trying. Okay, it's not generally in my nature, but seeing as I'm going to be using this pedal for the first time whilst recording it, and I promised myself I'm not going to like throw any edits out, we'll just do what comes out. I'm going to read the manual because I actually have no idea how this works or what it really is. I'll be back in a minute, plugged in, and we'll go. Okay, quite usefully they give you a hint here. Machine gun, Star Spangled Banner. Let's set it to that. I'm just using what was plugged in last, which is the 2 Rock Classic Reverb. I've got a fuzz pedal down there, same one as in my last video, because it's just the next morning. The Focus Fuzz, which did a pretty decent job. And I'm using this Strat, which is tuned to E flat. Okay, I've not actually played at all today yet, so my hands are quite cold. Without the fuzz, just the UniVibe. Let's hear what this sounds like. Okay, I wasn't expecting, I thought this was just like a modulation effect, but whatever's going on in the pedal, it sort of actually has this overdrivey, fuzzy thing going on, like a texture. And the fact that the level's on full, it just really pushes. And my playing is a mess. As I said, I've not played anything yet today, and I was doing some guitar making yesterday. My hands are a mess, but it does. I can see how this gives you a really sort of like, it just gets you straight in the mood. Splashes, like it's hitting that reverb, and there's definitely some texture in this pedal. It's not just like a clean thing with a modulation, and that's surprising me and brilliant. Just because I have no idea the difference between vibe and chorus, I'm turning off the vibe part and So look, I've been told the MXR one is good, but that I'm in for a treat with some of the more expensive ones. But like, I sort of feel like I could have just stuck with this one, and I can't wait for like the other ones to turn up and compare, because I could send those back maybe. We'll find out. Right. So that was on this machine gun setting. Let's turn the fuzz off again and try what they're calling the Star Spangled Banner setting. I mean, I assume there's got to be some fuzz on that. I can't play the Star Spangled Banner, I don't even have it in my head, but I'll just play what I normally play. Okay, that was both pedals together, the fuzz and the thing. Let's turn off the MXR for a sec. So that fuzz sounds alright, but put this MXR on. Okay, turning the vibe off again for the, I think it goes to chorus, right? Turn the vibe off, so no fuzz, but still in this Star Spangled setting, because I don't know what that means. I know why it's called that, I just don't know what different settings to use. because I feel like my instinct is the chorus is great for rhythm and the vibe is better for lead, but let's find out. And you just complete that puzzle by putting this fuzz on. Okay, so this is actually a few hours later because I literally stopped playing there and just went and chatted with some friends of mine who play the guitar, because that was some moment for me, probably of all the effects I've ever played, for the first time, whether it's fuzz or overdrive or anything. That one has absolutely blown me away. Like, the way you play with that feels different. The way it interacts with the amp, with the fuzz, with everything, the guitar, it's just brilliant. I can't wait to explore this more, really, to be honest. I mean, immediately put it on, you feel a bit more Jimmy-like, which is a good thing and a bad thing. I mean, I know people who won't use a UniVibe because they don't want to be like niched into that. But this is so addictive, and I can see I'll be going through a phase where this is probably on all the time, whether it should be or it shouldn't be. And if you've never tried UniVibe, I can't get it over to you. Like, I don't sell stuff on YouTube. I don't do, demos that are, commercial in that sense. And I don't know whether the MXR is a great vibe or not until I get some new ones. So on the way, I've got a secondhand Deja vibe from Full Tone, which I bought, funnily enough, from Pedal Porn's Reverb page. And then Peach Guitars had a King Tone 1968 in stock, so I've gone for that. So we're actually getting sort of like 3 levels, I guess: the MXR, and then the Full Tone one, and then the King Tone. So it's going to be a great comparison to do, hopefully early next week before I go away on holiday. But I really hope you've enjoyed this one and just seen me discovering this. And if you haven't done it yourself, get the UniVibe you want. You can afford whatever. Maybe wait till my comparison video comes out. I'm off to turn this thing back on and play more and figure out how it, what the knobs do in more detail. But I feel like a whole new world has just opened up. Seriously, I'm not kidding. I'm like, blown away. So I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did and you're not subscribed to the channel, please consider doing that. It really helps me just to see the channel grow, and so I can put more time into it. And give the video a thumbs up. Really helps, and I appreciate everyone's support. And it's been a lot of great interaction the last few days. A lot of people who also love Jimmy, so that's wicked. Anyway, cheers. Yeah, that's really cool, isn't it?